It's Lisa Ouellet. I'm here to do your July Psychic Angel card readings. And this month, I'm going to be using Sandra Taylor's Energy Deck. I'll be pulling 3 cards for each sign, 4 cards for the sign of Cancer and Leo, since your birthdays are in July. And I wanted to just take a quick moment here to just say thank you so much to everybody who has reached out to me over the last month from the videos and over the past couple months. I really appreciate you telling me you love the videos. I really appreciate you liking and sharing them and even calling for appointments. If you'd like to schedule an appointment and you've been thinking about it and haven't done it, you want a one-on-one reading, my website is lisaouellet.com. The information's at the bottom of the screen because these are just general readings. You can watch your sun sign, your moon sign, and your rising sign for a more clear picture, but these are basically general readings for each astrological sign. I'm doing this quick introduction, then we're going to go right into the readings. We're going to focus on the new moon on the 23rd of July and the full moon on the 9th. We'll be touching points on that, and then we'll just be getting into whatever is for your highest and best, whatever the universe has in store for you. So that being said, again, thank you so much for your social media shares and for following me on all of the places that are listed in my at the bottom of the screen on all the social media. And we are going to get right into it. So here we go. Here's your sign. Hey Aquariuses, the 3 cards I pulled for you asking for your highest and best were Door to Value, Walking Away, and Yin and Yang. So here are the cards. There's so much information coming through from these cards. I'm not sure where to start. Let's start with yin and yang, okay? So yin and yang is kind of the opposite. It's passive and active, it's intuitive and it's illogical, right? The male, the female, the receptive, it's 2 sides of a coin, right? So I want to just read some of these cards. I really want to make sure that you understand the mess. I'm hearing the messages, but I want to make sure you understand what they mean too. This card represents energetic life cycles, and its purpose is to help you identify a particular cyclic energy that's moving into or out of your experience right now. Okay, so when you get this card, like you did today, it's telling you it heralds a yin cycle. Okay, so where most of the action seems to be happening under the surface of things. So this is a time of great receptivity, intuition, and gestation, right? External circumstances right now may be forcing you to go within and examine your present activity. So maybe you're thinking to yourself, okay, well, this is happening. Why is it happening? And what am I supposed to learn from it? It's an especially good time for completion. So to wrap things up, to figure out where you're going, what you want to do. Yin cycles often call you to be passive, yielding, and reflective. Okay, so be open to those sides of your nature. Being more than acting is the intention here. Okay, so yes, it's yin and yang, but when it came in this position instead of this position, and I don't usually read reverse cards, but in this position it's yin, so that's what they're telling you. A good affirmation for this is, I am open to understanding the cycle I am in. I am willing to utilize this energy beneficially, and all that I need is already part of me. Okay, so that's a great affirmation for you. I feel like what they're talking about is situations where you maybe don't feel as valued as you should. So yes, the door to value, we're going to be talking about the money coming into you as well too, but they're talking about possibly walking away from a situation or a behavior or a cycle that you are not feeling valued in. Okay, so the next card is walking away. It's letting go, it's moving on. All right, and this is not necessarily for some of you, Aquarius is again general reading. This may be walking away from a relationship, walking away from a job, walking away from a commitment, walking away, but it could be turning away or letting go or moving on from a behavior, from a cycle. Okay, so it shows someone walking away from an existing situation. She's closing the gate behind her and she's walking away to the misty unknown future. Okay, so it reveals that it could be time for you to make a similar decision. So there may be something that you're finished with. Could be a career, could be a job, could be a relationship, it could be a career goal, right? Maybe you had set some goals for yourself and now you're done with that. You didn't hit the goal or you exceeded the goal and now you're done. It could be a long-term experience of any kind, a behavior that you're no longer willing to accept, a situation that you're no longer willing to feel victimized by. It could be a way of thinking that you're done with and you're no longer going going to put yourself in a particular position or situation or feeling. Okay, so the familiarity of the situation may be enticing, but not you're ready to look at your options and the open road ahead of you. Okay, in reality here, it's an important new beginning coming at hand. It's a time of you stepping into your power, a time of you saying, I'm done. This is me. Speak your voice, speak your piece, stand up for yourself. Okay. This card indicates also that now would be a good time to let go of an old habit or emotional pattern or false belief, no matter how deeply ingrained it is within you. If it's a negative pattern, it's time to let it go and release it. They don't serve us. The ego is right, edging out God, and fear, as I've said many times already, false evidence appearing real. So when we fear a situation, it's because it's not really it's not a real perception. It's it's not really happening. It's what we perceive it to be, and it's not always accurate. It could be false. So whether it's in the inner world, the outer world, regardless, it's time to let it go and move on from it. So again, don't feel like this is a bad card. Don't feel like, I hope this doesn't make you sad. I hope this doesn't hurt you. But they're telling you it's time for you to feel empowered and to move on and be stronger from something. Okay, you have the power to release things and move on to a freer, happier, and more enjoyable experience, healthier way of thinking, relating to yourself and relating to other people. Okay, and then the last card again, and I think what they're saying is walking away from situations where you don't feel valued, where you don't feel like you're important enough. Okay, so this card, the meaning of this card is it's a door to value, and it is new beginnings in finances or career, but it can also be in how you feel about yourself. Okay, and I'm hearing intuitively these three cards together, yin yang, walking away, and door to value, are talking about the way that you're feeling about yourself. It's time to feel empowered in a situation. So again, whether it's a career, whether it's a relationship, whether it's a behavior, you're no longer wanting to carry on all this extra weight that you've been holding on to for whatever reason. You're no longer willing to carry on the past feelings of a bad relationship. You're no longer wanting to carry on ill health. You're no longer wanting to carry forward a bad relationship with a sibling or a parent. Whatever it is time to let go of that resentment, let go of that anger, and move forward for a healthier you. Okay, value yourself more. That doesn't mean that the other person's right in what they're thinking, or the situation that you got put in is right. And they're saying it's time for you to realize the potential of yourself in this. They're saying exciting new expansion where work and money are concerned too. So maybe you're going to dive headfirst into an endeavor where you're going to start to feel better about yourself, and that's going to start to put you in a position of creating your business more efficiently, or starting a new business, or expanding your business for more money coming in. I'm definitely seeing you putting a lot of time and energy into work, into career, because you're starting to feel better about yourself and your decisions. Or maybe you're so overwhelmed by the decisions that you're making this month in July, in your personal life, that you're putting 100% or 150% into work. Regardless, it's going to door to value. It's going to bring about results in a financial way that's going to be beneficial to you. So money is going to start to come in. You're going to start to see some tangible results. So if it's a new opportunity that you didn't expect at all, then just embrace it. The universe is giving you something as a reward. They're giving you something to keep your eyes open for this new beginning. Again, you never know where it's going to come. Could come out of the blue. It could be something that you've been striving for, something that you've been putting, you want to put you've had an idea in your head. You've been germinating it like seeds, underground, and now it's sprouting out through the ground. And you're like, okay, this is my baby. I'm going to make this situation prosper for me. I'm going to build this from the ground up, and it's going to be my dream. Or you already have a business, and you're going to create that even bigger and stronger and bolder, and you're going to, make your business go bigger. Or again, if you're not in a business at all, maybe you're just going to invest your money in a situation where it grows bigger for you, because you're starting to realize, okay, well, this is what I need to do. But you definitely need to really let go of anger and resentment. You really need to think about the situation that you're in. You really need to see other people's point of views too, because not everything that comes at you is meant to hurt you, or meant to maybe you're taking it the wrong way. And I'm not saying that all of you are. Again, these are general readings, but maybe sometimes people are doing the best they can, and we have our own insecurities or our own issues that we're dealing with, and we take it personally in a way that it wasn't intended. So again, do some deep reflective thought here. And then again, walk away from anything that doesn't serve you for your highest and best. Again, I'm not saying definitely walk away from a relationship, but for some of you, that might be what happens. For others, it might be walking away from a belief about yourself, or walking away from a perceived situation, or walking away from something that you expected to happen and then it wasn't going to happen. So moving on to something different, whether that be a way of thinking, a way of life, a behavior, a pattern, or a person, okay? These are so general, but I keep hearing all this information. I know there's so many different Aquariuses and so many different positions, but again, so keep this in mind. This could be financially, business related, or this could be valuing you as a person more, okay? So keep that in mind, Aquariuses, and enjoy. I hope you have a very wonderful month of July. New moon on the 23rd, manifest and bring in. Full moon on the 9th, release what no longer serves you. You got it. You got this.